Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a chatty get ready with me. So I haven't really done one of these in a bit. I just feel like they don't always do that well, but I really wanted to do something where I'm doing my makeup because I feel like I haven't done as many makeup tutorials lately, and where I'm also talking to you guys and just chatting with you guys about things I've been thinking about lately. I feel like it's really hard for me to be like vulnerable and like talk about things and be open because it's so hard to get past that mind block of like worrying about what people are going to think and the kind of audience you're going to attract and the amount of hate comments you're going to get. I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to get into it. I am going to do like a pink makeup look today. I've been wanting to do this forever and I just have never got around to it, so I thought I'll put it in this video. I want to do kind of like a monochromatic pink look and just like some pink eye makeup that's still pretty wearable. But before we get started with that, don't forget to subscribe down below if you're new, and join me on Instagram and Twitter. They're linked in the description box. Say hello to this little guy on my face. He's cute, not, but that's what we're dealing with right now. I always get like hormonal breakouts, you know? I know we're doing a get ready with me, but I gotta tell you guys, it is 7:15 in the evening, and what I'm getting ready for is to film another video. Yes, that is right. It is Saturday night, and that's me. No life over here. So to start with the makeup, I think I'm going to do the face first, just because it's easier. I can tell you guys what I'm using and kind of get into the talking flow, and then I'll move on to the eye makeup. I'm going to use e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, and I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer and Foundation Stick. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to get right into it. My eyelash extensions are a mess right now, so please excuse that. But one of the things I wanted to talk about with you guys on a lighter topic is the Whitney Simmons Gymshark collection. So I actually did get my hands on a few pieces. I got the leggings, a sports bra, and I think it's like the hoodie that I got too. I think that's all, because everything else in my cart was sold out by the time I got to checkout. It's crazy because they sold out of everything in 10 minutes. And you would think like Gymshark is such a big company and Whitney is so huge and has like so many people who love her that you would think they would have like predetermined how much stock they were going to sell. And I totally feel bad for Whitney because she was like on her stories apologizing and crying, and like I felt so bad for her. And obviously it's more Gymshark's fault than hers, but it's just crazy that they sold out that fast. Like I got to check out like 3 minutes after 2 o'clock, which is when it launched here. And it was already sold out of half the stuff in my cart. I don't know. I'm not going to get too deep into that because I understand like it just happens sometimes and you can't always predict everything, but I am going to do a little review on those when they come in. I did get the express shipping, so it should be here on Monday, and I'm going to like test them out at the gym and then give you guys a little review. And I'm also going to be trying out the Milani new pre-workout in the newest flavor. I think it's like the pink guava flavor. I've never tried the Milani new pre-workout, or honestly really any pre-workout. I've had it a few times, but I haven't like bought it and used it for a lengthy period of time like at home on my own. So I'm really interested to see how I like that, and I think I'll just put that in the same video and do like a little test review fitness video, because I don't really do fitness here on my channel, but I do want to incorporate it in more just because it's part of my life. Like it really is part of my life. I've been going to the gym more lately, getting into like trying to be healthier. I'm not gonna lie, it is so hard to stay eating healthy. Like if you have someone to go to the gym with, it's so motivating, and I feel like I want to go and I get excited to go. But the eating healthy part, especially when you're hanging out with people on weekends and stuff, it is so hard to like stay eating healthy and not stray from that, especially because I love food so much. Like I truly do. Guys, this video is already 10 minutes long. Holy cow, I need to speed this up. But yeah, I truly do love eating so much, and so it's so hard to stay healthy, but I know like it's what they say, like, you can't out-train a bad diet. Like, it's gonna catch up with you. And I get that. I really do. It's just so hard to stay consistent. There's so much more like work and cooking involved, and it's so easy to just grab things, especially when they taste better. Not always. Like, I love healthy food, but it is pretty hard to say eating healthy. The gym for me, if I have people to go with and I have reasons to go and I'm like already paying for a membership, it's a lot easier for me to stay motivated because you're not taking something out of your life. You're just adding something in. Whereas with eating healthy, a lot of the time you have to cut back on things and cut certain things out of your life, which I feel like can often be harder. I feel like I've been talking about that for a hot minute, but I'm scared to put any fitness videos on my channel because people get so like picky when you have a YouTube channel about what you post. I feel like if you start out doing something, people expect you to stick with that. And I've noticed lately, like, I lose subscribers on almost every video because I don't do the same type of videos all the time. And it's not like I'm doing crazy stuff. I'm just doing beauty and lifestyle, what I've always said that I was going to do and I've always wanted to do. And even vlogs, like, to me, that's lifestyle content. And it's not that there's not people who like it. I know there is people who like that kind of stuff, but there's always enough people who don't that it makes me conflicted on whether I should be doing it or not. So I do want to do like some fitness videos here and there once I get more comfortable with it because it is part of my life. But I don't want to like piss people off. I don't know. It's just so hard to please everyone and to know what you guys want to see because people tell me what they want to see, but then it doesn't seem like there's a lot of engagement on those videos when I do them. I'm not unappreciative. Like, I really am grateful. And it's not about views and numbers. I get that, but it's so easy. Like, I'm just being real with you guys. It's so easy to fall into that trap. I did a poll a couple months ago, and maybe it was like 2 months ago. And obviously I may have had less subscribers than whatever, but I posted if anyone wanted to see like a Q&A, if anyone had any questions. And like, I'm not trying to make it all about me. Like, I want to give you guys quality content that is worth something to you and like that you can learn something from. But I also like the community aspect of YouTube where you can connect with people. So I just thought, why not, ask people if they want to see a Q&A. And the majority of that poll leaned towards the side of like, there's nothing I really want to know. Like, I don't have a question. And that's totally fine. But if I'm being like 100% real with you guys, it kind of hurts that the majority of the people who voted in that are like, yeah, we don't really care. Like, we don't really have any questions. And if this is going to be my job, I want it to be something that I enjoy and something where it doesn't feel like a job, where I feel like there's a real community on here. And what I said about how it's easy to get caught up in the numbers, when I say that, I don't mean like money or excessive amount of views or anything like that. It's more, to be 100% honest, like when I see my subscriber count grow, to me, that's like, oh, people are here and they're interested, and this means that I'm giving them quality content, and that makes me feel validated in that sense. Whereas just getting views or gaining a high amount of traffic to where I'm getting paid more or I'm doing sponsored videos or anything like that, it's just not the same because those aren't people that are actually interested in sticking around. When you see your subscribers grow and there are people that actually liked your video enough to click subscribe and then maybe watch more of your videos and comment on them more and interact with you more and interact with each other more. That's one of my favorite things, is when I see people in my comment section talking to each other and like becoming friends on there, and just, it's not even about me, but there's actually like a group of people coming together on my videos or talking to each other about things. Like, I love that. That to me is just the coolest thing. I don't know. I probably sound like I'm complaining, and I don't mean to sound like that because I don't want you guys to think that I'm not grateful for all of you. And it's not, again, like I said, it's not really about numbers and stuff, and it's not about getting caught up in that. That's like a bad hole to fall into. But it has been hard for me lately to stay motivated and to stay consistent with everything and to want to do this when, I'll be honest, my analytics have been going backwards. Like, they have. It's hard when you feel like you look back 3 months ago and you feel like you're doing better than you are now. By the way, just to cut in the middle, I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and I'm going to bronze up with my Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer, the cream bronzer. Something I've really tried to stick to and have the mindset of with my channel is that you should only be in competition with yourself. And I really do believe that. Like, you can't compare yourself to other people, even though it's super easy to compare yourself to how fast other people are growing and how well they're doing compared to you. You can't really do that because everyone has a different pace and a different experience, and it's really just about staying in competition with yourself. And as long as you're doing better than you did yesterday, that's all that really matters. That's why it's been so hard lately, because in some ways I'm not doing better than I did yesterday. I might have more subscribers, but people aren't as interested. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. If people are subscribing and no one is commenting or interacting or talking to each other, or I don't feel like there's a sense of community, then it's kind of pointless. Like, I don't even know. Right now, I'm going into like a complete rant. I'm talking randomly. Probably no one understands what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. And I hope this video doesn't sound or feel like this whole complaining fest and everything is about me, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I genuinely want to be open and honest with you guys, and I feel like that's why this video is sounding negative, because I want to, for the first time, feel like I can talk about things that might sound negative. And I feel like that's so hard for me with YouTube, because I don't want to come across like I'm complaining. I don't want to come across like I'm not appreciative. I don't want to come across in all these different ways that I'm afraid to come across as. That's why I don't tell you guys these things that may sound more like negative parts of my life, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I'm doing this type of a video, and it's not something that I really do very often. So that's why I'm trying to put myself out there, and even while I'm filming it, I'm questioning every second of it. Like, truly, I'm questioning this video as I'm filming it because I'm afraid it's going to come across as me complaining. On a more positive note, I do feel like this week I'm getting more excited for YouTube again. I feel like I'm sitting down and filming a video, and I'm going to film another one after this. So there has to be some sort of motivation there, right? Like, I feel like I'm getting more excited to film and edit again because I have ideas that I love to do. I actually sat down last night and wrote down videos that I love to watch and videos that I love to film, things that I enjoy in general in life that I don't talk about on YouTube, and tried to combine all of those things and just come up with the video ideas that I genuinely feel like I like to watch, I like to film, and that will feel authentic on my channel. I'm just sick of doing stuff for views or doing stuff because I feel like I'm obligated to, because that's what goes with my channel. I'm just kind of tired of it, and I'm going to film what I want to film, what feels authentic, and things that I'm passionate about and like to watch already. And also things in my real everyday life, things that are part of my life, like this fitness that I'm talking about. I don't talk about fitness on my channel, but it's becoming a part of my life, and so that's something that I want to share with you guys. And like I said, I don't want this video to be negative or come across as negative. I think I'm going to move on to the eyes now and make this part a little quicker so that I'm not blabbing aimlessly too much. I'm going to try to just focus on the makeup for a second while I do this eye look. My face is like itchy. I'm going to use some shades from this Colourpop custom palette that I did. I did like this top row, kind of like pinky tones, and I showed you guys that in my Colourpop haul. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll try to leave it in the card, the eye card up above and linked in the description box. You guys can check that video out. Oh my gosh, this hair is what's tickling my nose. But yeah, in that video I do talk about this palette and all the individual shades, but I'm just going to tell you guys about these pinky tones that I'm going to use today. First though, before I forget, I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer onto my lids just to like prime for eyeshadow because I feel like we need some kind of a base there. So the first shade I'm going to take is this light dusty pink shade, and this is in Say I Do. It's this first shade here in the top corner of the palette right here. I'm going to take that shade on a blending brush, go into the crease. And then since this isn't like a super fluffy crease brush, it's a little bit more defined. I am going to take that next shade, which is this brighter pink one. It's like the brightest pink one that I have. It is called Fair Play. So I'm going to use this and put this in the crease as well, just a little bit more concentrated, keeping it a little bit lower. So this is going to be a lot more of like a brighter pink, but it's still probably going to take a little bit of building up. Okay, then we're going to move on to an even more defined brush. This has some color on it, but we're going to try to make sure that it doesn't come off. I don't think there's any like residue on there. So this is the Morphe M433. This is great for the outer corner. And with this brush, I'm going to take the shade Going Steady. And it's this third one, so I'm kind of going like in a row, this third one here. And I'm going to focus this on the outer corners and then blend it into the crease. So it's going to deepen up the look a little bit, make it a little less Barbie pink, and hopefully a little bit more wearable, but still super smoky. So I'm just going to take that shade on the brush, start on the outer corners, then work it up into the crease. I think this is also the shade that's going to go on my lower lash line, so I'm just going to take a smaller brush with that shade. The last shade we're going to use in here is called Cute Alert, and this is the one all the way over here on the end. So just that top row is what we're using. I'm going to grab a little angled definer brush and just put this shade on the lash line, kind of like a liner. So that's how we're using this one. Okay, so we're going to move on from the eyes for now, and I'm going to use the Makeup Geek blush in Spellbound and the Colourpop Light Stix in the shade Urth. This is a super pretty pinky kind of highlight, so it'll go really well with this kind of monochromatic look. But I know I just took a break from talking for a good little bit there, so I don't want to go back into like a rant or anything, but I do kind of feel like nervous to post this video, and I feel like thinking back to what I said, it's a little all over the place. But honestly, let me know if you guys want to see these types of videos more, because I'm not going to do them if it's not something you want to see, but at the same time, I do really like to film them. I enjoy this sitting down and putting on makeup and talking to you guys. Again, it's never that I want to come across ungrateful or that it's all about the numbers to me. It's more just, it's hard, you know, it's hard. Okay, so let's grab Urth. If you guys are still watching, bless your heart. I love you. You're a real one, and I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. If any of my channel sounds interesting to you, or if you aren't completely turned off by my rambling. I am going to do my eyebrows off camera, because who really does their eyebrows on camera anymore? No, really, I actually do usually do my brows on camera, but it's just unnecessary at this point, so I'm going to do them super quick, and then I will be right back. Okay, so the brows are on, and I just used my usual that I've been using lately, which is my NYX Precision Brow Pencil and my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. So last thing to do is the lip product. Let me line them real quick with Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 04 All Natural. And the lipstick I'm going to use is the Bare Minerals lipstick in the shade Tutu. I think this is like the Radiant lipstick maybe is the line that it is from. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to top it off then with the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Pinkissimo. To finish off this video, I just want you guys to know that even though it seems like I'm just coming on here talking about being discouraged, I am still really thankful for where I'm at. I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was like 15. Ever since I started watching makeup tutorials on YouTube, I watched like Jaclyn Hill and Kathleen Lights from like the very beginning, and I just remember thinking how cool it would be if I could do that. I've literally been wanting to do it so long, and here I am doing it. And even if it's not yet become exactly what my goal is, that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy this. I still feel like it's crazy that I am doing this. I am grateful and excited, and I'm glad that this is a part of my life. So I am thankful for you guys. And even if it's just a few people, the ones who comment on my videos regularly or watch my videos regularly, even if you never comment, know how much I appreciate you. It's honestly crazy to think that you're real, that there are people who actually watch my videos the way that I watch, like Kathleen Lights or Jessica Braun or Cami Carter, even. Just people like that I watch all the time. Like, it's crazy to think that there's people like that here on my channel. So I'm really grateful for you guys, and I don't take it for granted, even if I am trying to be honest with you guys and be vulnerable and tell you the things that are hard. I think really quickly before I close off, I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes just to tie this look together. Grab some L'Oreal Voluminous Original. And then, since I completely forgot earlier, I might also pop a little bit of highlight on the inner corners of my eyes. I've also become more content and okay and accepted the fact that I'm probably just going to grow slower, but it would be really cool if I could reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It is my goal. If I don't reach that, it's okay. If I get more than that, that's amazing. I'm trying to, like I said, be content and accept that I'm just going to grow slower as long as I keep growing. So my goal is, like I said, to reach 10,000 by the end of the year. And if you guys want to help me do that and you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate if you would hit the red button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you like how this makeup look turned out. Super kind of like monochromatic, light, girly, pink makeup look. I will leave all of the products listed in the description box down below for your convenience. And now that I'm ready, I'm going to film my other video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.